Thank you for joining me today on our Torghast of the Soul Forges. I'm going to be going over a tip and trick to use on this location because the debuff Torment Soul Forge Heat, which does 6% of my maximum health inflicted as fire damage every 5 seconds. Because I'm a warrior, I don't really have any self heals unless I eat food. And of course, Second Wind does not proc because I'm constantly taking damage. A good thing to use this for, to avoid this, is the Ravenous Anima orb on the 3rd floor, which can be used on the Mosshorn Firecallers or any of the mages that float like that, and it will give you 65% reduction to fire damage taken. Helps out a great deal to completely wipe off this debuff. And once we get to the vendor floor, I will show you that. You just need to make sure you have 250 anima to purchase it. So here we are now on the vendor floor, the 3rd floor of the Soul Forges. We're here at the broker, so the one thing we're definitely going to make sure to buy is the Ravenous Anima orb, because we're going to be using it once again to get rid of the debuff that stacks on every floor. And then once we go to the 4th floor, I will show you which mobs to hit with that, so that way you can completely erase the debuff that you're getting from climbing, because on the 2nd floor it was already hitting me for, of course, 2.5k, and as a warrior, once again, I only have one way to regenerate health besides eating, which is Second Wind or Victory Rush, and if you don't have any targets to attack, you can quickly find yourself running out of health or having to eat a whole bunch of food. Of course, we are now here on the 4th floor. So these are the monsters that you'd want to hit with the Ravenous Anima orb right here. They will give you the ability to avoid that, and once I hit them, I'll show you what exactly that does. So we're going to line him up. We've got our Ravenous Anima orb right here. You can see, of course, that it is part of it. I've got it part of Deadly Boss Mods is what I believe is telling me that. You hit him with it, he turns into a Digest Anima, and you'll get Flame Starved Cinders, absorbs all nearby heat, reducing fire damage taken by 65%. And then now from that 3,000 damage I was taking, I'm only taking 1,000, which is much better. And since a lot of the things in here do choose to use fire damage, it helps me out a great deal, because now most of their attacks are laughable. It definitely makes it much, much easier to deal with the damage.